See, when I use the word arrived, I don't mean it has just been discovered. I simply mean that it is now so firmly established that the very survival of the human race is in question. We didn't see this disease appear, so we can't see its spread. It is invisible, undetectable, even by the most powerful microscope. The most contagious virus ever to hit mankind. You can contract it by just looking at a victim. It travels also by sound. Within split seconds, it spreads from person to person. Today it has covered nearly the whole globe. And children are the disease's first casualties because their parents are also infected. So it naturally passes. The infection is compounded when they go to schools, where they contract different strains of the virus from their teachers and other students. The virus keeps on growing stronger and the children keep on growing weaker. By the time they enter the workforce, they are so infected that their whole being is more virus than human. They can't do anything to prevent their destruction, simply because they don't know they are infected. Everyone shows the same symptoms, so nothing appears unusual. The symptoms include inability to focus, to concentrate, inability to judge rationally, incapacity to prioritize, depression, fleeting feelings of happiness and success, irritation, disappointment, general disorientation, but the greatest symptom of all is a deep feeling of great loss. The victim battles these symptoms without never once thinking of looking for the cure because he doesn't know he is infected. To save humanity, the first step is to alert the victim to the root cause of the symptoms, the virus. Once the virus is identified, half the battle is won. The virus I am talking about is fear. It is the single most factor that has made insanity seem normal, replaced love with aggression, torn apart the cornerstone of our society, which is the institution of the family. And it has disguised beggars as kings. The only antidote for this virus is to be found not in hospitals or clinics, but in self-realization. Fear stems from a feeling of loss. And only when you are shown that there is no such thing as loss or even gain can you be rid of this virus, the fear, immediately. The feeling of gain or possession can only cause the feeling of loss. If you have nothing, what is there to lose? Once you understand the truth that you possess nothing, but rather everything you think you possess actually possesses you, you begin to see a glimpse of this cure. But you want to see it clearly. It is not enough for you to know that you are born naked and penniless and you will die so. But you are concerned with losing what you have now, your wealth, your health, your family, your life. You are concerned. Now you need to see if it is worth being concerned. By being concerned, at least you will be able to control what you can. This is what you tell yourself. So now let's look at this control. Let's see what you can control. You live only because you breathe. Yes or no? So lay on your bed and just watch your tummy go up and down as you breathe. Don't do anything, just watch. Observe. Are you doing it, this breathing, or is it happening? You will see it is happening. You are not in charge. You have never been in charge. So when it starts or stops is not your will or doing either. So what's the point of being concerned about what you have no control over? When you drop concern, you drop fear. When you drop fear, you defeat even death. And you begin living. That's when you really embrace life. You then see clearly that you have never really been the body. Your body is merely the food you have eaten that Mother Earth has provided. Your body is borrowed. It is not you. Your mind is merely a machine to process information fed into it. It has nothing original to offer. You have no real possessions. So the question of losing doesn't arise. At that moment, fear vanishes and life begins. You have found the cure to the planet's most deadly disease. Now, share it.